Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Sorry for the late start. Also, as you can see, I solved the flipocalypse in OBS. I still have no idea how it happened, but we're there, and it works now. So, yeah. Welcome back to the flailing toddler of programming. Things we managed to do last time. So right now, you know, visuals are just like, it should be darker, but we will change that. So, we made the ranged enemy that I think we should make the aggro range a bit bigger. Hey Seraph. Yeah, I'm basically dabbling in it, so okay, now the aggro's a bit later. That actually seems to work fine. Good. So for everyone who wants to know, basically this is how it currently looks. This is supposed to be all darker. Here we go. Now it's aggressive and shoots at me. Interestingly, okay, now it goes back. And that works as well. That also, yeah, I gave it the logic instantly. So that all works. Good, good. Gladly you won't see a lot of stuff like that. And then we go into this, and it should be working. Okay. And then it just resets. Okay, so a few things. Basically, the aggro range up, good. That makes it to shoot more and longer. Thing is just, I do want to make it so that it stops while shooting, and that is going to be the interesting thing. Because I now have to figure out why it keeps moving while it shoots, which is making it more aggressive than I want this one to be. I can make others later shoot while moving, but right now, yeah, not the plan. Not the plan. Hmm. So what do we have here? Basically, shooting just, yeah, does that. So pretty easy. Okay. I feel like I need another variable. Okay, okay. I think I know what to do. So basically, I do need definitely need another variable. So I probably would need to have it in physics process, which would probably be okay. Wait. I can actually just say this, this, and this, and it still works because that's how it would work anyway. I need something else to be the if one. Okay, I bought and buy bot. Annoying. Okay. So the problem is basically right now this is actually working pretty well. I have to say, by the way. Um, hmm. But let's just look something up. Okay. Mm. Maybe it just... Okay, that doesn't work. Okay. I really thought I could do it very simple. Like, I feel like I am... There is a simple solution to what I want to do. Problem is, I'm currently stuck in marshmallow brain. I think that's the right way to describe it. My brain feels like a big marshmallow, which is not good if you want to work on something. It's definitely good for sleepy stuff. Problem is, I do need to still go out, but like I feel making soup today drained me a bit, and that's not good. That's absolutely not good.
Yeah, I'm not helping, I know.
You are distracting very easily.
Should we find the pizza package and put it between our monitors again so you don't see what I'm reading?
I think I threw that one out.
Well, then we need to get another pizza.
You wanted to lose weight. Then again, how much?
Get a small pizza.
Actually, I think they have to show how many calories they have. You know what? My brain is currently mush anyway, so maybe until the cola works, this can just open up again the,
The thinky parts.
the thinky parts. Yes. Okay, so
there's no topping there, right?
No, they redid the side. There we go. Wait, this right here. Okay, so. No, I don't want any of that.
You clicked on it though.
Yeah, accidentally. There we go. Damn, they don't say how much that is. So maybe we should just have something better than... I could... Wait a second. It's not like we have not enough dividers in this household.
I don't think this is big enough.
I'm severely disappointed in this DM screen. Ew! My books! Oh no! This is a literary catastrophe! There we go. Stop moving. There we go.
Yay! We did it.
Okay. Yes. So, okay. I mean, technically, everything works on move and slide. Okay. You know what? Maybe that helped even. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. Okay. Apparently I don't really find stuff here. So apparently I can't just disable move and slide. That's bullshit. It's just like, don't you move and slide now. Apparently that's not doable.
Which kind of node is it?
What?
Collision shape 2D, right?
In the, yeah, it's here. Move and slide.
Yeah, but I'm thinking collision shape only works with that, right?
What are you talking? I just want to turn it off.
I thought
Yeah.
it was inherent in the node to a degree.
No.
No.
To a degree, yes, but the nodes can use it, but.
Oh, so it's just inherent potential to use it
Yes.
if you turn it on.
Yes. It's just to add it to something, but yeah.
Then you should also be able to temporarily disable it, right?
Technically, yes, but
Practically, no.
practically, I don't think I can, because technically, I could technically put it onto the also just disable.
What do you want to do?
Okay, okay. But you know what? Stop it. You probably don't know what. You probably have the wrong idea anyway.
I have no idea. That's fine.
Basically,
I said the following words. What are you trying
basically
to do?
when it's shooting,
Yeah.
then it's supposed to when it's shooting, then it's supposed to stop.
Moving?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. Where's the shooting function?
You're looking at it.
Func. The safety
Well,
is
here it's shoot bullet.
shoot bullet. Bullet. Yeah, spawns the instance of the bullet. Couldn't you just say whenever the shoot bullet function is called that you reduce the movement speed to 0? And then after the bullet is shot,
You mean that
you increase it again to where it was before?
You know what? Let me just.
It's probably not good, but it should work.
I mean, I could say just velocity equals null.
Yeah, but it would.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, null is not what you want. You want it to equal 0.
No. It's also not.
Cannot assign a value of type integer.
Is it just. Is it that?
Okay. Expect closing that after grouping expression. So you make a grouping expression, not a vector.
Okay, so let me just.
Also, it should probably be the first thing you do instead of the last thing.
You know what? It should actually be here. It should be here. Now I'm just like, okay.
So that's the shooting function. Yeah, then.
Wait, no. It should be in shoot bullet. I totally forgot. Let me just think about it. How I should I mean, yeah, velocity, but like
How much velocity does it have?
None. That's where it changes. That's like a move and slide is a velocity function.
So it doesn't have a fixed speed.
Yes. Well, it has a fixed speed, but
Well, then maybe reduce the speed to 0, and then at the end of the function increase it by 100. Maybe that works.
you know what? So that and we're basically just making it. Okay. You know. Yeah. I guess. Export. Constant. Oh geez. You're completely right, by the way.
I am?
Yeah.
I thought this was just the simplest way of doing it. Export cannot be applied to a constant.
Okay. That's
Nothing.
You know what? Then we just make it a variable. Okay.
Why do you need a second one? You already have the variable speed.
Yeah. But I need one that is unchanging.
Why?
Let me show you, okay?
Just tell me.
Basically, if speed is a value that changes, okay? Then I do want to have a variable that is just basically set it's just basically constantly there, so I can always set back speed to that. No matter how much I reduce it, it just saves time.
Wouldn't it be easier to just set speed to 0 and then set speed to 100 again?
Yes, but you know what the difference is here? This way, I can plug this into every single ranged enemy, and can modify it for them. I can always give them an original speed that is different.
True.
So now if I go and say...
So if you want that to be applicable to multiple enemies in the long run, you should Just take it
Yeah.
times 0, not set it to 0.
Uh,
I guess. Oh no, sorry, I
Yeah.
thought stupid.
yeah. Now it just is getting set back to that.
Yeah, let's see how
Ah.
that looks.
Yeah. It's probably not even the most elegant solution, but anyway.
It's just
Should have made it walk upwards, that made it easier, but anyway, nope.
I guess it's light still.
Yeah, okay, so that doesn't work. Let me just think about it for a second. Hmm. You know what? I think I made this just way too fucking complicated for me. Um really horrendous, but let me check if that works. Wait, no, wrong. And shoot bullet just makes can move false. And then at the very end, just can move true. And then it's true. So let's see if that works. Still not the case. Okay. So let's just eat all of that out again because that's horrendous. Okay, so it can't be that hard to just, make something stop while it's shooting. Wait a second. But if that was actually the correct idea, no. Wait, it might actually be. Okay, you know what? Back to the horrendous shit. Wait a second, I can just... There we go. Okay, now I just need to set not here, because it needs to be something that's continuously happening. So boop. It's false. Maybe now it does it because it's now a continuous process, not just a 1-2 thing. Okay, that works surprisingly well. It just needed to have the right setup. Okay, let's test this one again, by the way. Let's see if stuff works afterwards. It just returns to normal. Wow. Nice. That's actually really nice. Okay, so honestly, let's put them one on 2.2 seconds, and also Evil Bullet. You're just doing 500. So now, when I play it now, well, now you can actually dodge it. See? Perfect. Okay. Ooh, we made the ranged enemy stop. Now, I genuinely just need to find out how I could, what variable. I think that's how it's written. And let's set it to 2. Yeah. And then on function ready, we just also say that, you know, interval is weapon cooldown time. That should do it. Because now if I go into ranged enemy inspector and set the interval to, let's say, 5, and we play this one again, then it just should just set it in the beginning. Probably there's a better solution, but let's see if this works. Didn't. Then I'll actually wait time equals interval. Let's do it in that order. Okay, now it works. It just had to be the other way around. Anyway, so now that we have that, I think we need to almost Seraph. Here's a problem because basically the moment the moment they lock onto the player is the moment they shoot a bullet, meaning but basically all subsequent bullets can be dodged easily. The first one is usually just not really dodgeable, ironically. So now I need to technically find a way to make it so that there is a bit of a delay the first time.
Last time?
That there's a bit of delay the first time before it shoots. And
Timer.
no, that's not what I wanted to do.
But it would work.
It would work, but then it would happen every single time, and it would just add time on top. It's not good.
Time on top?
Yeah. Look, basically, I have a weapon cooldown, okay? Actually, maybe that actually works. No. Or if I can switch this one up in terms of how the variables are ordered, I that is now a problem. And this is just when you have a problem and you're like, okay, how can I make it? How can I solve that problem? And then it's just like, Wait, could I just Nice. Well, now it actually makes it a bit easier. Because this means now I can actually load different types of projectiles into my ranged enemies, which is very useful. So, instead of solving my main problem, I always just be like, hey, I can do this small thing here. And then it just kind of works out, I guess. Shit. And look at that amount of code. I wrote a lot. This is a lot of code. Works. I mean, that's the thing. I feel like at some point, soonish, when I have ironed out most problems, I really only need to do the tile set and the enemy sprites, and then technically I can assemble the game. I probably need to make some things a bit more smooth and fluid, but yeah. Maybe I should actually not care that much, but technically be more. This would basically involve more variables, and I really dislike that. Yeah, soon I can probably start doing the whole let's build levels, and also crucially, by the way, I think I need to set up a menu. You know what? I just realized the worst thing that I need to face at some point when I build a menu. Agonia, can you guess what the worst thing is that I just thought about that I need to do when building a menu for this game?
Yeah?
Have you an idea?
No. I have gay vampires.
Congratulations on having gay vampires. It's very important to have gay vampires.
Yeah.
I need to figure out a Konami code Easter egg.
Why?
We're making a top-down retro shooter here. I can't not put a Konami code Easter egg into it.
You could make a reverse Konami code Easter egg.
Okay, that would be evil to hide. It's just more like I need to. I mean, I do want to program a Konami code though, just because.
I think that's relatively easy to look up. People should have made tutorials about.
No, I want to figure. That's the one thing I want to figure out myself when I build a menu. But also, I am just like, what the hell could you even put in as a Konami code? Like in Konami, old stuff, like Contra, for example, was you got more lives. I don't know if I want to add lives to this game. Maybe it wouldn't be bad to do that. On the other hand, I'm almost tempted to make something that is more of a joke. Like if you enter the Konami code in Borderlands 2, you get the menu option extra whoops. It does nothing.
Oh.
It adds extra whoops to the game, but that's it. But it basically does nothing.
You can activate a light switch and turn the lights on.
Actually, that would be funny. I need to figure out how to fix the light issue. It's probably
that one, yeah.
E-power that changes your model and no other changes happen.
Fair.
That's the problem. If we do a protagonist, I would like to have a female model though.
But you know that E-power still works, right?
Just more female?
Yes.
Creating the most trans girl, cis girl.
If I'm getting good enough at pixel art, I could make her like long wavy hair like a cape.
So, what do you mean? E-power just makes like instead of short butch hair and everything, she now has bazonkas and long hair.
I didn't know she needs bazonkas.
I don't know, maybe.
But I could try.
Not only her guns will be huge. Now you're cooking. That's actually such a shit idea. I love it.
First of all, we have to see. Didn't we want to check that?
Oh yeah, Ace Pride. Is it on sale? No, I don't think it's ever on sale.
Probably not. Yeah. But it's only $16.79. And you need it for your Godot stuff, right?
At some point I need it because then you can give me over your sprites.
Yes.
I think Alexis also works with that thing. Probably.
Who knows? Lots of people do.
I know Patrick.
Not all of them.
It's one of those things I definitely need to buy at some point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in the short term, I think it's not bad, simply because you can import stuff in.
But also the Steam winter sale might be soon, so I want to save my finances for that. And it's already stupid that right now there is a good sale going on. Like,
yeah, whatever.
Okay, so. Did it ever change? In euros, it was down to 8.
Let's use us.
You were on the price tab.
And you are very loud.
Sorry. That was in February. Oh, wow. Last year. Dankeschön. Okay. But yeah, it definitely is just like
in July it was on sale.
Oh, 4-bit.
Yeah.
Maybe sooner.
February was the lowest.
Maybe soonish as well. Autumn sale. You know what? It should actually be kind of illegal to make sales where you go really down and then never hit that again. Like, that is a very weird amount of sales discrepancy. Like, 24 down to 50%, then 35%, then 30%, then 35%, then 30%, then 35, and then 20. What is that? What kind of insanity is that?
Ace-right insanity.
I guess. Okay. Oh well. Let me just think about like a final way to do this, but I think I'm just literally doing a very easy variable okay, how do you... That's a problem when I try to write this also in English, you know, because like because like here's the thing, you need to have a word for something, but like if I want to describe it in German, I would just like there. Like, see, it's not hard to have a word that just describes what it does in German.
Zielerfassungsanfangszeit-Diskrepanz-Erzwinger.
Yeah. And then there should just be probably a normal word that roughly describes it in English, but like I don't know what it could be. Like,
it's a mathematic formula.
Yeah. See, and this is why German is such a good language. You can just have a word for everything. Like, Zielerfassungsanfangszeit-Diskrepanz-Erzwinger. It's just not even hard. It's just like, you spell it and you're like, yeah. Obviously, it's a Zielerfassungsanfangszeit-Diskrepanz-Erzwinger. Who wouldn't think about that? And I don't know the English word, so I don't know if I should keep doing that, though. Okay, you know what? Then we can just stay with this one and just do it like that. There we go. And then so we can see Um, wait, where did I do this one again? Hey, Roslot. No, that is GD script. So let's see if that works. Okay, that is a weird bug. What have I created here, actually? I don't even dislike that. This is just weird. Oh, yeah, I've been working on this one for a while now, but like, Agunya,
What?
look at this. I don't know what I fucked up, but, it should just delay the first shot, but instead...
Okay.
I don't know what I created. The monster. You know what? No, I will just say return the let's move back to everything before. Not bad. I mean, it's not really a game yet. I basically am building up stuff, and then I do want to sit down and start. You know, when I have all the basically assets in place, and also, you know, maybe started, you know, reworking sprites and tile maps, etc. Like having unique stuff.
Yeah, right now you're just boring.
I'm just boring shit. If I actually have the unique stuff, and then I want to build it level for level until it's like a 10 level thing. And then, you know, then it's just mostly fine tuning. It's supposed to be, you know, kind of an alien breed tribute game, but also there so I can start learning how to roughly make stuff. And if I have this done, I can keep going, I would say. So yeah, that is currently what I'm working on. Just a lot of boring and screaming inside. Okay, and then we also don't need the Zielerfassungsanfangszeit-Diskrepanz-Erzwinger. That's the better like that. I don't know. Let's just leave it like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to go through that now. Well, I don't know if I can fix that today, but hey, at least we managed to do it so that the how's it called? At least we managed it so that the enemy now stands in place while shooting. That's pretty nice, I would say. I think at some point I should probably add something onto the normal melee onto the melee enemy script that the direction is not only player position but like actually uh, uh, technically, I need to look into that, and I can make it so that I just have like a small if else again. Like most shit is if else, just so that well, small one. Basically, idea is that I add another box around this that oh wait. What if I just make them look towards the next node? I would just actually solve it. Let's just be next path position. Let's just see if it works. Shit. I overthought everything. It still looks like they're walking towards me, but their sprite is just now way better angled. God. Ah. You know what? We haven't had that in a long time. I kind of hate the fact that I had the whole player position as the thing they need to turn to for such a long time, but like this one change just makes it look a lot better instantly. Yep. Instantly a lot better in terms of, you know, just where sprites are looking. Wow. Technically, I should probably go and give it the arrow thing, but chat just died. Oh no, that's stupid. Why did chat die? Oh, god damn it. God damn it, Twitch, why are you like that? How far along is this project? Got air for the enemy hit detection? Yeah, as you saw. Wait a second. I'll just show you again. Basically, right now I have a working enemy spawner. I also have the ability that enemies can walk between patrol points. As you can see, the red lines are, and you know, it can also switch to you know, following me. Oh yeah, I changed it so that they're now following to the next waypoint. Looks just better, I think. I can kill them. Bullets stop at the wall. If I run into them, as you can see, there is damage. There's also basically object interactions, so I can have a bit of, you know, oh, you need to do something in the level before you can advance. Oh yeah, a bit of two-dimensional audio. Just to be spicy, yeah, a bit of flair, just so. Then there is also the a ranged enemy, as you can see. Oh yeah, if you don't walk to it as fast, that also can, you know, lose you. And that it goes back to patrolling. Yeah, and then activate it, and you can go into an quote-unquote elevator is the idea. And it works. I still need to polish this more. But yeah, that's the general idea of the loop, of the gameplay loop. You do go into the a level, you shoot stuff, probably also for points, just because. You maybe do one or two things, and then you can leave. And this one is going way too long because I just like the fanfare. Also, the misspelling is with intention. I am very unfunny. And then it also resets because we have a bit of highlight here. So there is a bunch of stuff already in that works. It's just, yeah. Also, I've made it so that I can actually just paint tile maps myself easily. As you can see, I have a whole thing about you can just plug in waypoints and the player. So like, when it switches over, it then tracks the player and waypoints are there. Also, the idea is, again, that I actually want to make it dark. So this is more, that it's supposed to be more of a horror game. Problem is, when I get close to the wall, the light just glitches into the wall, and I still need to work out how that works. But I feel the moment it comes to lighting systems, I do need to ask someone I know, because I think she has a bunch more she has much more knowledge than me about working with lighting in Godot. Too spooky for me. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, hey, I still don't know. Basically, my idea is that this is a game I want to. I know this is, despite everything right now, it's something I do want to build and then be like, something I can say I would put onto Steam for like €1 or so. I don't know what I will do with that money. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, that's assuming you get money.
Assuming I get money, but also, what I just kind of thought about the idea, since this is like, this might not be so easy to change up, that I could just join a game jam and enter it.
I guess.
I mean, I will do that probably in the future. People suggest that, but I kind of want to build on my own right now. I don't know if game jams are like the right way for me to do stuff.
I think game jams improve your flexibility and stuff. But this is the first time you tried any programming at all.
Yeah, that is like literally, I have never seriously programmed like until a few months ago. So this is like literally the first time I do stuff. This is why I'm saying like, I kind of want to do something I'm at least somewhat proud of, that you can, in our society, even if it shouldn't be, you could be like, at least demand €1 for. That's my idea, I mean, thanks. I mean, this is not, this is like not finished yet. Again, this is, I want to have it like 10 levels or more. I don't know. Probably it's going to be 10, 20 levels. I don't know how long or hard I will make them, but yeah. You know what? We have less than an hour left. I don't think I should put on Neo 2 today, because I don't think everyone who would like to watch that would also notice that I'm switched to that. Usually, because I'm kind of done here today. I'm like, I don't think I should put on Neo 2, because I think everyone who wants to watch that wouldn't notice it.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Pew pew bang bang. As usual. Right, but yeah, thanks. Again, I don't know where this will go, but hey, I hope I can finish it next year. Anyway, so yeah, see you all in literally a second. Wait a second. Again, if there's a lot of work and you nailed all the elements for what I can see. I mean, it's not hard, I would say. Like, I mean, okay, let me put like some stuff is this was kind of a thing that just laid on as on a backburn thing because this was first of all, oh, maybe try to survivor like thing, and then I remembered I kind of dislike those games. Not that they are not that they are bad directly, but there are too many, and the most interesting recent one is Megabonk. But also, I think I probably respect Megabonk more because the dev of it actually was like, I'm not gonna be I don't want to be in this category at the Game Awards because this is not my first game. So like, hell yeah, John Megabonk. That's some good integrity here. But like the moment I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. I just made a mental list of like these are roughly all the elements I want to have in it, and then it's just a case of sit down every week, work on one thing, and when it works, when the element is working, well, now you have a module because I could have built all of this into the main script and make it bad. Instead, I was just like, okay, no, when I have enemies, I should make enemy classes. So like, I want to make a new melee enemy. I can just plug the enemy class in and adjust the rest. I want to have a ranged enemy. I can plug this one in and adjust the rest. La da dee, la da do. I could probably make this better and easier, but like now you're thinking with objects. I mean, hey, I fucking have an interaction manager, which is basically how's it called again? Loaded all the time thing. So similar with my character stats. So I probably will expand those a bit, but I was like, yeah, I need those so I can actually, have things working. And this one is, I think I can delete that at some point, but we'll see. So yeah. Yeah, now I can just, always plug in interaction areas as onto objects and then be like, hey, this is how it works. So I don't need to think too much about it. So, the server is just an interactive area with a collision shape. Whee! Pretty, again, it was just kind of obvious that I want to have everything modular because, like, and the rest is just look up tutorial and then roughly think about how you can adjust it to what you need. I don't know if this is like the intended way or like if I'm making it myself too easy, but yeah, it kind of reaffirms still my belief that as long as you know exactly what you want to make, it is actually not that hard to make. But yeah, that is generally how I think about it. Like, yeah, I mean, I've stuck on so much, and like, trust me, getting the patrolling to work was like I generally ask someone like, what do I need to do? And it was just like clearing the code up a bit, but it generally works now. So like, you know, there is a lot of stuff that is just ironically very modular in this game, in this one, because I don't think people for the first ones they like, oh, just move enemy left on right, and you can just do it in a script with like X increase to this, and then you reach that point, you just turn around. And instead, I built stuff with a pathfinding, a tile-based pathfinding system that allowed to have waypoints plugged in, and it then reads that array out, and then it's like, oh yeah, then you just go through those points. Like, this is to a degree probably more than what the simplest solution for beginners is doing, but also I think if you want to actually get somewhere, it's probably also just easier to have to just make things as modular as you can from the get-go, because this just trains good habits. Like, for example, with cooking, yes, you can technically cut things in the simplest way possible. But the moment, like, if you from the beginning you learn good knife skills, good, how to how to hold a knife, how to cut something, then you will not be fast, but you will lay all the foundations to be faster in the future, so you can actually cook more efficiently and better. Because this is cooking, quite literally. You just need to make all the elements that make a harmonic whole. Not that hard. Anyway,
figuring out how to do stuff, I think, is way harder than in cooking.
Okay, that is true. Yes, especially when you're someone like me who isn't like really versed in programming, but
I also find it hard to look up.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff is, because I think the worst part is the moment you try to make something a little bit more complex. The worst aspect you run into is that nearly every single tutorial you find online is as basic as it can be, and usually only for a few genres. It's like the fact that I'm here and I'm trying to make a type of game that is utterly rare nowadays. My inspiration is certain levels from Contra 3 and Sega Genesis games. Like, Sega Genesis had a lot of these types of games, actually. Not a lot of people know about them anymore. Much less will do, tutorials about them, because they're not the popular indie games, quote unquote. So they just don't do it. I got the Contra vibe. It is the model from Contra. I straight up ripped that. So. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're wondering, I actually have controller support. It's just not plugged in right now. So,
Godot makes that pretty easy.
That's actually pretty easy. I shouldn't brag too much about that, but it runs with a controller. You know what? I should probably have a general mouse and keyboard control built in.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think for shits and giggles, we should make like a nice spreadsheet of like real heroines use controllers, like Yakuza. Because it's a console style game. You should use a controller. I'm sorry. Also, that's also one of the reasons why I didn't want to make it a twin stick shooter, because I do think twin stick shooters are usually just a little bit too easy in terms of what you can execute. This is why I have basically you move, and if you hold a button, you move backwards. Is it a bit weird? Yes. But I want to make it a little bit, more tank control-y, quote unquote. So that it's not just, oh, you can always have 360 looking around. Like, no, you need to be like, do you want to move forward, which is faster, or do you want to shoot backwards, which is slower? There's there should be a downside to that. But yeah, you know what? See you all in a second. Thanks for hanging out with me here again. I will literally be right back. Just reload the page. Bye.